Hello, everyone. Good day to you wherever you may be watching from. So, this is the analysis on my live execution yesterday. So, in our last video, remember how I showed you how they have taken sell side liquidity down here, and after the weekend, this was Monday's candlestick. There was a gap open straight below it. See how this candlestick closes right around the edge of the sell side liquidity on that other side. You can go back to the other video and check where this line is. You feel me? It's not far fetched. It's just yeah, here there about. You feel me? So yeah, this candlestick closed here. Remember how I was telling you last week that I don't know if we are going to be bullish. The market can keep going down or not, but as it seems, it may seem as though we are bullish now. You feel me? It might seem as though we are bullish. So because naturally, if we're not bullish, I won't be expecting this candlestick to come and trade all the way up into this area. But now we've come back up here, we still close down below, and it seems like we are slowly rising down into that, rising up into that area. I still expect price to come down here and do a little bit of work around here. Maybe, maybe not. But I think we are bullish now on US30. So going into yesterday's execution, I was looking for opportunities to go long. Stocks market got open around 9:30 a.m. So as around 9:30 a.m., I was waiting for my opportunity to go long. So I had to wait, I had to wait, I had to wait until I got my clear sign. Around 9:30, we're traded around here around 9:30. So market started rising. Imagine I had gone long here. I'll have been trapped. My stop loss will have been around here or here. I'll have been trapped and bam, 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 bam. So you need a clear sign before you enter into the market. You need a clear sign that we're bullish, you feel me? Before you enter into the market. And what was the sign that I saw? After this candlestick closed right above or right on top of this graded this line here, you know, it came back, didn't get to it. I was watching price all along, watching. I could have gone long somewhere around here. I wanted to go long around here, safe, but I had to be patient because after I saw this long candlestick, I knew okay, that's one clear sign that we are bullish. This really strong candlestick is one clear sign that the market has traded. But I had to wait for confirmation. If you mean, market traded down below, didn't trade up to it, came back here, then traded above these highs. Immediately I saw the market trade above these highs here, I knew it was time to go long. Do you feel me? So I had to still wait for a pullback. I couldn't just jump on an entry. I was supposed to go long here, but I was still being quite skeptical if this was a fake break to the upside. That happens a lot in the market. It was a fake break to the upside, and trying to trap people who are trying to buy and then bam, sell aggressively. But the moment I saw this candlestick close and then these two successive candlesticks close above into this upper region, I knew for sure that we're coming to target buy side liquidity up here. Feel me? So immediately we had this short sale candlestick, and immediately I saw the short sale candlestick, I was like, okay, this is my entry. This ought to be my entry, just right above this. Naturally, I'll call this another block. I don't know if it's another block truly, but I'll call this another block. But all along, we traded down. As we traded down, I was supposed to get my entry here, but the market was moving so fast. I ended up getting my entry on the rise back. But notice point, I didn't see any minus, I didn't take any loss. So the moment we started trading back up, if you watch the live execution, you'll have seen how markets was trying to rise up into that area, but kept coming down, and I highlighted this area of this inversion fair value gap. This inversion fair value gap is what the market uses as a re-entry for those that have missed this trade and are trying to get back into the market. And if you go and buy really high, you will be swallowing a lot of minus over here. So you really that's the thing about trading. After apart from knowing where the market is going to, you need to be precise about your entry. You feel me? Entry is very, very important. You need to be precise about your entry. Where are you getting out? Where are you getting in? You feel me? So thank God my entry was quite spot on. Retested my entry once, tried to come back into that area another time, didn't come back, first started pushing up. And then we pushed. So before my take profits final, my partial take profits finally hit at this zone. Now, when my final take profits hit, I took like majority of my positions. I left only one position running. You feel me? And then there was this aggressive retracement. When I was saying this, I was like, I should have just closed all my positions. And then I ended up closing my last position somewhere around here. You feel me? I ended up closing my last position somewhere around here. And the market just, after I closed, the market shot up really like fast. You feel me? Really fast. And I wish I had left that last position. I'll have been in more money around here. At least I'll have seen this year. I'll have probably wanted to close my last position somewhere around here. But the market didn't give me that opportunity. So, or let's just say I closed early. And there's no problem. I actually have no problem with closing early because I know that every single day is a money making day. And I didn't take a loss. That's the most important thing. Once you don't take a loss in markets, you are good. Once you make profits, no matter how little, just trust you're good. And if you trust your system, if you trust your process, you know that you can always do this repeatedly. You feel me? So I posted this yesterday, the live execution. You can go back to my previous videos and watch and see how market did all this live. You know. So yeah, the market came, took buy side liquidity here, took it out here. So um then we started after that. That was the business for the morning session. Started trading down, and then for the PM session now, this is lunch. You feel me? This is lunchtime, New York. So for the PM session now, I was waiting for what my move would be. And my PM session is usually, I don't trade before 2 p.m. in the afternoon. If I'm to trade in the I actually don't trade PM New York PM session. I just stick to New York AM session. But I was just looking at the market and I was like, okay, trying to analyze what the market is doing after I know it has gone. So the moment the market came up here into this area, I highlighted this region and I saw that there is an inversion fair value gap over here, which the market came back to retrace, closed right into that fair value gap right there. That's where it closed, and then bam, started selling. So the moment I saw this, I knew okay, market is probably going to come down and attack the nearest sell side liquidity, which is this region here. So the market was trading, and then I was around here when I saw that okay, the market has probably done a lot of work here, trading into this fair value gap here once, trading into it twice, and I was seeing this consolidation here. Then I knew okay, market is about to go down. I don't think the market is going to come back up here to do any business again, and then straight up, bam, into nearest sell side liquidity. So that's the business for today, and for yesterday, sorry. And then what will be our business for today? Our business for today will be, as I said, I think the markets are bullish right now, but it doesn't mean I'm still going to buy today. By the time I'm ready to trade, the market might be selling. So I might sell by that time, you feel me? So depending on what the market does, that's what's going to make me know. Sorry, depending on what the market does when I'm ready to trade, that's what's going to determine my action if I'm going to buy or sell. But on this pair at the moment, I think for sure that we are bullish. If you ask me, I think we are bullish. You feel me? So that's the analysis for today, guys. We might trade live today again or not, depending if I'm in front of my screen when I'm trading because I have to go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym this morning. I'm going in the afternoon. So yeah, I have the market already in my head by that time, so I know what to do by that time at the gym, on my phone when I'm to buy or sell. So yeah, hopefully we'll make more money again today, and yeah, that will be the case. So bless up. Hope you found this insightful. And yeah, hope you make money again today. Take care, guys. Have a good one.